Hello everyone, this is College Life Education and my name is Tyler, and today we're going to be talking about how to get/stay healthy and fit in college. The first thing to note is I have tried all of these methods and have used it to train not only myself but a few other people as well, and some of these are healthy and some of these are considered non-healthy depending on who you ask, just a note to start this off. I will say they have all worked for me and they have also all worked for other people that I've trained myself. So the first thing we're going to start off with is those who want to lose weight, and later on we're going to talk about those who want to just gain muscle, and then those who just want to actually get healthier and stay fit, which all three should be you're trying to do, but obviously everyone is set at different starting points. Alright, so the first thing is losing weight. So when you're on campus, food on campus is awful for the most part, and most have buffet style cafeterias, and it's usually just horrible food that they just kind of throw together quickly. What I tell people who have to do the meal plans and that's what they're stuck to is stick to the fruit and vegetable areas and then the deli meats. And if they have a grill section and you're allowed to ask for them to make specific things, which some allow, grilled chicken or anything grilled is good. But try to stay away from all the typical things that are ready and out and ready for everyone, such as the pizza and burgers and the cookies and ice cream and cereal that they usually just have ready to go. And I know it's hard because you just want to get in and out of there and grab the stuff and go, but just wait a second, get those sandwiches, and stick to that fruit and vegetables, obviously. So for losing weight, the thing that I tell everyone if they want to lose weight, the first thing they're going to have to do is fasted cardio. Fasted cardio, for those of you who do not know, is when you're going to do cardio after not eating. So whether that's right when you wake up and you go and do either running, biking, cycling, anything at all that involves cardio after just waking up and you haven't eaten yet, or for people that want to work out after work, they usually recommend that you don't eat 6 hours prior to doing the cardio. And pretty much what this does is instead of burning off the calories that you've already eaten that day, it's going to be burning just straight fat because you haven't eaten anything yet. So it's not going to be burning off what you ate. It's going to be burning all the fat from yesterday and any of the excess calories you ate yesterday. The next thing up is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is something I've tried. I think it works for some people and it does not work for others. So I would say give it a go. Pretty much this can mean whether you just don't eat from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or some people take it a little bit farther and they eat normally, not eating unhealthily, but eating normally on Sunday through Friday, and then Saturday they just won't eat at all. Saturday they just fast. Again, some people think that's unhealthy, some people think it's fine. I think it's all depend on how excessive you are with it. Some people do full weeks off. Like someone will take a week off of eating and then the rest of the month they'll eat normally. That's a little excessive in my opinion, and I would say don't do that, but it's something that people do and it works for them. I would tell people that one of the biggest things is exercise outside of the gym as well. A lot of people just want to work out in the gym, and it's a great idea. I love working in the gym, especially weights. But when it comes to exercising outside the gym, it's just more fun. I find cycling outside and running outside much more fun and entertaining, and it's just better to me. I feel like I don't get as bored as easily, which is the bad thing about cardio is getting bored. I don't get bored when I'm outside doing it. The next thing is if you're trying to lose weight, do not just do cardio. You need to lift weights as well, especially if you're heavily overweight, because what happens, and I'll throw up some screenshots here, of when you weigh a heavy amount and you drop a lot of weight, especially if it's quickly, which you typically will if you weigh a lot, is you're going to get a lot of loose skin. And a lot of people hate this, and it's the one thing that most people don't tell people when they start trying to lose weight. It looks awful, but it's also something not to be shameful of. It's just an awful thing that you kind of have to do, and it heals over time for most people. And if you build muscle and stay hydrated that whole time that you're losing the weight, you actually tend to have a lot less of this loose skin at the end of the process. So, and remember to still lift weights because it also burns calories as well, and you'll look better at the end. You may not lose the actual pound amount by the end, but your body fat will still go down. Since this channel goes out to mostly college students and anyone dealing with college, supplements are not needed ever, especially on a college budget. They're just not. Supplements will help. If you have the money and are financially able to get it, I would suggest you get supplements. Different things such as lean mode is really good to lose weight. You need CLAs are really good. CLA is really good to lose weight. take those. But really, especially with losing weight, nothing really, you don't need anything. People say CLA and L-carnate are the two best combiners to like, get good, quicker weight loss. So next up is gain muscle. If you want to gain muscle, I would say you can gain muscle also while losing weight, but for people who are already at their low level, below body fat or normal body fat, and you just want to put on some muscle to just look better or get in shape, you need to eat high amounts of protein and healthy carbs while trying not to consume like an absurd amount. I do not believe in the bulking cutting phase anymore. That thing, I did that in high school. It's kind of dumb. After losing, I'll put up a picture. I lost 100 pounds in my freshman year of college, and I also gained while eating. I was eating about 1,200 calories a day. I also gained, like my muscle gain went up absurd. Like I think I started my freshman year benching a 20 on each side, and 20 pounds on each side of the bar, and then I finished with a 45 and a 35, all while only eating 1,200 calories a day. So the eating an absurd amount of calories is just an incorrect frame of thought. I think people just do it because they want to eat a lot, but it just doesn't make sense. And then you have to go through the misery of cutting that everyone hates. So I would just eat a normal amount if you can, and just eat high amounts of protein and carbs to heal those muscles. But you don't need to be eating just anything and everything as long as it's calories. It'll help you build muscle. Don't do your whole body at every day. So some people will go in the gym, especially when you start. People will work out they'll do the full body workout at once. The only problem with this that I have is because people will do this, and first off, they won't hit every muscle that they want like in depth enough. They'll hit it and they'll feel like slightly sore the first day, or they won't even feel it, or they'll get a little bit of that muscle and they'll get the main part of the muscle, but they won't get any of the accessory muscles. And then also you won't even the next day, when it's time to go back to the gym, or the next 2 days later it's time to go back to the gym, your body's still sore from that workout. Supersets are amazing. Supersets are one of my favorite things, especially for college students. Anyone who's never tried a superset, I would suggest trying it. It's great in time restraints, especially when people are taking like high-level classes. Like I took 8 classes last semester, and it was rough, and I only had like 2 hours of break time in my day between work and school. So I had to superset almost all my workouts, and it's amazing. Not only does it feel better, it saves time, it cuts down everything, and it makes me just feel like better when I finish it. So something, for example, that I usually do is I will usually do a barbell curl and then immediately flip my hands around and do skull crushers right after. So I'm working the bicep, and then when my bicep is at rest, I'm working my triceps. Other good things to pair is I like to pair my back and chest workouts as well, biceps and triceps, and then I usually do shoulder and trap workouts together. Gym community is the next thing. The first thing you need to do is get into the gym community. There's usually people that come, especially if you're one of those people that are going to go at the same time, especially if you're an early morning person doing the fasted cardio or any of those, or bring friends. Learn to meet the people in the gym because you'll want to go back. Once you, like, every time I miss, like, if I go off, like, a week or miss a week of working out, and I go back that first day in the morning at 6 a.m. when I go, and I see everyone, and everyone's like, hey, welcome back, and all that, and like, where you been? You've been slacking. It just makes you want to go back, and it feels good to be back to see everyone. And it just kind of like brings everyone together, and it keeps it like all motivated. And usually if you see them doing well, you'll do better, and so forth and so forth. And it just makes time go quicker, and it makes everything feel better. The last thing is supplements if money is not a problem. I would say for gaining muscle, supplements is definitely more important than losing muscle. I would start off with creatine. I think has worked the most effective, and it also has the most research behind it over every other supplement. Then I would go with a whey protein or a mass gainer. But if money is tight, I wouldn't waste your money on them. They're not worth it for someone on a college budget unless they're financially stable. But they improve stuff, but it's just not going to be. Don't expect because you're taking whey protein to instantly go up 20 pounds in your bench or deadlift or squat. That's just not how it works. It still takes the work and doing all that stuff. Especially don't buy it if you're not going to be on a consistent basis going to the gym. Alright, well these are my tips on how to lose weight and gain muscle. The last thing is for those people who just want to get healthy. Really the main thing with staying healthy in college is your eating, because everyone knows college kids eat horribly because they're broke and it's cheaper just to eat unhealthy. The best things is learn what is cheap and learn how to cook yourself, because if you can cook things other than in the microwave, you're able to eat healthier and it's cheaper. And if you like fruits and vegetables are great. Be careful of fruit. A lot of them are pretty actually not unhealthy, but you can't, like if you're eating 8 bananas a day, that's a lot of sugar. I think that's over 100 grams of sugar right there. So just be careful of that and do your own research on all your nutrition and working out habits. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day.